Hi guys, it's the Sluices here. We've just come to this spot in our favourite public fossicking site, upstream. We originally did 4 buckets downstream. Each of the 2 buckets had alright test pans, but a very good result at the end of the sluicing. But we've come upstream to this spot here, and we've done 2 buckets so far, and the results have been incredible. Come to look in the sluice. The test pan here was even better than the other spot, and this is a mere 2 buckets, really easy working, and the gold in the sluice, there is a lot of it, all through the top mats, gold, yeah, you can all see it through the top mats, all through the riffles, even lower down you can see chunks of gold. Full of it. So I'm going to do a clean up and show you what we get, and then we'll get back to mining in here. And yeah, we're going to set up the bigger sluice to process it a bit better and get you some gold. Okay, after 15 minutes of cleaning out those 2 buckets, this is the result. This gold here. It's not focusing very well, but no, very good result. Nearly the best we've ever gotten out of 2 buckets. The only spot that we got better is our friend's private claim, which of course isn't a public site, but this is extremely good gold for 2 buckets. It's probably somewhere in between 0.2 to 0.7 of a gram, I'd say. Not sure exactly, but no, extremely good gold. I just sucked it all up out of the pan and then tipped it into from the snuffer and then tipped it into the pan. But no, very good gold for 2 buckets. This also includes the 4 buckets we did downstream, but like I said before, it was decent, but it wasn't very good compared. Like, that would have probably accounted for that many. It had like a nice chunky bit, like that size, but it accounted for not very much of this. But for 2 buckets, 90% of this, that is very good gold. We'll get back to filming on you for you once we're done. We've just set up the big sluice here. We've already got 2 buckets ready to process that Dad's quickly dug in the meantime while I've been trying to clean this out, which it's real easy digging in that spot down there. It has been mined up there. Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, as you can see, there's a bit of a pit that it's been mined there. That was there before we came, but we're mining down there, and there's also that rock there. I got good test pans out of that rock, so we might try that once we've cleaned out that spot, but we'll get back to you once we're getting some gold. We've got our hole here, so we were originally digging up these walls. We followed them down, and then there's a bit of a, as you can see there, there's a bit of a clay wall where we're getting lots of gold on there. It just goes, like Dad said, straight down. Big rocks here, see? There's big rocks, but no, the clay will be a lot deeper there. If we can get to that clay, the pay will be hopefully even better than what we got from the 2 buckets cleaning out this. Lots of the clay is sitting on top of the bedrock, which we wouldn't have a problem with if we had a suction dredge, but it's a public site, so no machinery, and so we've bought our brush and shovel, which actually does a really nice job at cleaning out that bedrock, and yeah, brushing all that material off.
Tell you what I need, well, I don't need much. I don't have much. You're sitting down a dark road. You're sitting in the rain and cold. Oh, but love, I need just one thing. There's There's a little bit of sunshine. I need a sunshine. It's a rainy day, I know. I need to get back home. Being a lonely man. I need a sunshine. Come on. Oh, but love, I need just one thing. There's a little bit of sunshine. I need a sunshine. It's a rainy day, I know. I need to get back home. Being a lonely man. I need a sunshine. Come on.
Five buckets later, it's been about hour and a half to 2 hours, so somewhat easy working. Might have been more than 5, no, but I think it's 5 or 7 buckets. Between 5 and 7 buckets we did, and this is what the sluice is looking like. We processed some of them through their little sluice, but the big sluice, look through the little sluice, and then we cleaned it out, put it in a bucket, and put it through the big sluice. And the big sluice, as you saw before when I was doing the sluicing footage, there was a lot of flakes for the small amount of material I'd moved. It's chocker full of gold.
There was one bucket, eh?
What? No, my dad's just pissing with you. It's
One bucket.
5 buckets, and this is the result. Really good. It might have been 5 to 7. It was either 5 or 7. I can't quite remember. But insane result. In the sluice. That's just in the top mat. 90% of it's going to be in here. But you can still see, you can see smaller bits in there and there if you look carefully. It's hard to get them on camera. But
the money of the gold.
The amount of gold, yeah, really good amount. So yeah, we'll get back to you once we've got some more gold. I might go for a quick metal detect on the detector. Got another bucket ready. But I'm thinking of maybe going for a detect because the clay is so shallow here. But as you can see here, you'd be able to pick up any big bits. But because of this, that's the clay depth right there where the material was on top. But then there was a drop off. But it'd be really good detecting. But because of this, it has been hammered pretty hard by other detectors. Even though it's not really an incredibly popular site, it has been hammered pretty hard. It's good for detecting. And you can kind of tell by, we've been getting tons of smaller gold and even medium size and a few pickers, but nothing huge that'll really make a big ding on a detector more than a boom, 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 just because it's like they've already been gone over so many times with detectors and we pick them all up. But it could still be worth giving a try. There's a spot way downstream, like below the campsite. We might want to give a few test pans, but the clay's quite a lot deeper, nearly twice clay, to get to clay, the equivalent of that level, it's like that depth. So it's pretty hard to get down to clay. But we'll see you later on once we're getting more gold. Hi guys, we're here doing our final cleanup. We did our main hole down here. We couldn't make, there's definitely a bit more gold left in it, but unfortunately we have to head back. We're only here for the day. Here's the hole here. This was 8 buckets. So we started, the gravel was about there, worked our way down this bank to here, cleaned all this out, and then started working in that hole. We managed to move that big rock out of the way as well. It's gotten back in the way though. We had the sluice going there, little sluice, and we did pretty good. As you saw in the sluice before, how much gold was in it, but just in the top area, it was ridiculous. So bound to have tons in this final cleanup. I got quite good test panning from this spot here, and that was surrounding this rock here, and we did 2 buckets, and we've just got the result from that. We did it separately from the main buckets, 8 buckets from in there, and it's not that bad. Good lot of gold in that, and you can probably only see about half of it. So far from bad for 2 buckets, and yeah, that's only like half of it. Far from bad for 2 buckets in that spot, but still not quite as strong as that spot. So when we do come back, which will hopefully be in a few weeks, we will probably try to finish that spot rather than this spot, but it'll likely get filled in. But yeah, we'll show you our final results once we've panned out the material from the big sluice. And a very solid gold cleanup in the end. In fact, it was a pretty solid cleanup actually. It was a very, very solid cleanup. In fact, overall, it was the best cleanup we have ever done. Absolutely incredible gold haul. My dad's refusing to make it public, the total weight, but I will say, not that far off 1/3 of an ounce. Very, very solid cleanup. Our biggest bit here was only 0.14 of a gram, as you can see there. So no massive bits. We did get a few 0.5 to 0.1 of a gram, 0.05 of a gram to 0.1 of a gram pieces. Like quite a few down here. So we got quite a few big bits in the end, but no massive bits. But overall, exceptionally solid cleanup. We're just shocked. We're going to go back there almost every weekend. It's just incredible. I am stoked from our result from that, and we will definitely be going back soon. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more sluices videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.